Living life on a loop, man, stuck on repeat, yeah, stuck on repeat, yeah. I was down on my luck, now I'm back.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here with episode 4 of The Bigger Picture, and I've got the one, the only Kieron Boothe sat next to me.
What you saying, man?
Yeah, no,
Cheers.
we need to give some appreciation for my man. What are you saying? So, for some of you, for those who don't know, the intro to The Bigger Picture, you know, the little theme tune, it's a song by Kieron, so, you know, you need to check out his music. Like, I'm not just saying this because he's here, like, his music bangs. That's why I'm using it for the cover. But, yeah, how you feeling, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good. I'm happy to have you here. I can't lie. Yeah, you know, man, like verified star as well. So yeah, just got verified on Insta. Now, big deal on that. So we move. But yeah, first thing I want to ask you is how's your year been? Like 2020. Obviously, as a musician, creative, it must have been a bit tricky. So talk to me about that.
You know what? It's been a funny year, weird one, because I feel like despite everything that's kind of happened,
Yeah.
like I was so used to doing shows, having periods of time where I might perform every week.
Yeah.
I'm going to studios all the time every week. So then when the kind of first wave hit and the lockdown kind of hit, my laptop broke.
Bruh.
So I had no laptop. Like I couldn't work on stuff to send to people.
Yeah.
Studios weren't open, like Pirate Studios and that weren't open, so I couldn't go book any sessions to have sessions there. So I feel like that's what kind of got me just drawing all the time.
Yeah,
I had nothing else to do. I couldn't see no one. I can't really make music and that.
Yeah.
So it was like, man, I could just draw. I got an iPad, I could just draw.
So you just so focused.
Yeah. And then like the first thing I done the Lucy's project, which was put together by I was approached by Lex Amore, G3 and Intellect.
Okay.
I think those were the three that kind of came together and thought, yo, like, what if loads of musicians, we just kind of come together during lockdown, either submit a song or collaborate and work on a song back and forth, give ourselves like a week or 2 weeks deadline. And then I was like, I'll submit a song because I can't make any songs right now. And then I was like, I'll do the artwork. So that's the one we had like loads of faces on it.
Yeah, I remember seeing that.
Yeah. So I feel like that was kind of like the first kind of like good, like big kind of thing that's kick-started. I feel like the artwork kind of spiraled in that.
Yeah. Because you did a thing for the Premier League as well. That was
yeah. With a similar kind of aesthetic to the Lucy's, because the contact I had that approached me, they kind of showed me some examples of my work, and then that was one of them that they liked. So I was like, I just instantly thought, you know what, 28 years of the Premier League. First I wanted to do 28 faces. I think I only managed like 18 or 20 or something like that.
Yeah, because it'd have been tough to get.
Too many, man.
You know, it's an Instagram post where it's like a big
it's
poster, so it's smaller, so you can't really fit as much as you would have loved to. But no, it's still a big move. I remember seeing it, I was like, raw. Yeah, you had a little bit at the bit where you had like, you know, spoke some words and said Kieron Boothe. I was like, big Premier League.
See,
that is a big move though. But I'm happy that, you know, in lockdown you're still managing to do some work, because nobody saw 2020 coming.
No way. If you told me 5 years ago what 2020 was going to be like, if you said to me like the world's going to shut down, nothing's going to be over.
Because that's essentially what's happened.
Yeah, like if you told people were fighting over newspaper or toilet paper.
I forgot this happened. I forgot that.
You know what I'm saying? There's been bare things that have happened.
I actually forgot that. People were actually, do you know what?
Even how like the politicians have been acting, the video, like the comments made.
Man, this year's been a doozy.
Well, it's like it's been written by a child, bro. It's like
honestly,
it's like a TV show.
Honestly, like,
you couldn't make this up.
But like what, 3 or 4 days? This American election, nobody can rest. It's 4 days in, and there's no answer. Like, nobody knows. Like, how can you? What? And Trump.
And I don't even know how that's even a question or an option after the last 4 years, or the things that he says, how open he is. How is it so close? I don't understand. But money, innit? But, you know.
Yeah, it's mad. Like, because obviously he's got a couple musicians on his side as well. Like, Ice Cube. Do you know what? So he's had Ice Cube endorse him, Lil Wayne and Lil Pump. Lil Wayne and Lil Pump.
Who cares about them?
But the Ice Cube,
I think Ice Cube
was
mad. But when I watched the video, I think Ice Cube is trying to get support for an initiative or support to like do stuff, as opposed to, I get his approach.
I understand. Yeah, I was gonna say I understand his angle.
Yeah, because he's just like, people are doing stuff with no plan. What are you fighting for? He's coming with an option that if we back this option or back this project or whatever, this can create, like, people are not coming with viable plans. Like, they're just kind of sometimes want to just make noise. But what's the solution? How do we move? What do we do now?
I think what he's doing is he's trying to, all right, this guy's the enemy kind of thing. Let me get the best I can from my enemy, like, because he was trying to look at it from a business point of view.
Exactly. But you got to work with people you don't like at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. It is that you do have to work with people you don't like.
Yeah,
you never like everyone.
And
it's just mad though, because obviously it's Trump. So.
Yeah, but it's like if that helps a certain situation or makes it better, regardless of the person or whatever else. Like, if Ice Cube can take from it what he can and flip that into a positive, and kind of make some sort of change for people or give people opportunities. So I'm like, bro, all for it, man.
Yeah, I mean, it made me somewhat
Trump, anyway.
easy. Yeah, it made me somewhat easier to not accepting it, but understand it, because I know who Ice Cube is.
Yeah, like, we know. Like, man was in NWA. He stood up. So F the police.
I kind of. Yeah,
we know.
I kind of know that, you know, he's not. Oh yeah, I'm Team Trump now, kind of thing. Like,
wearing a red hat and that.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not on that.
It's still a bit mad,
not on that. But yeah,
I get it. I get it. But yeah, so year's coming to an end.
Yeah, man.
2021. What, you got anything planned? Or, I mean, you can't really plan too much. But
yeah, because this year didn't go to plan. But then at the same time, it's probably been my best year creatively. Which is mad, bro. Which is what I'm saying, it's mad, because I feel like the artwork kind of took off.
Yeah.
And then now going back to releasing some music again. Yeah. And the music is getting good placement or getting some traction.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I feel like, sometimes you gotta take what you can from it, innit? And I think I just became a lot more focused. Like, I guess not everybody like has had that experience with lockdown, you know, like, I guess a lot of people might, like, I was fortunate, I got my job.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, little things. So I got to kind of like just look at the positives. Yeah, like, there was so many things that was messed up, or plans that didn't end up happening. But at the same time, I was like, well, I got a job. I got time to work and do artwork and that. And then the more artwork I was doing, was the more jobs I was getting, or more people reaching out, and then the more opportunities. So it was like from the Lucy's to I done the merchandise for M Huncho, Billboard.
What?
Yeah, I done
Why did I not know this?
That was probably the first thing. That was at the start of the year. I done a drawing.
I remember seeing the drawing in it.
Yeah, he see it, and then he was like to me, he was like, yo, like, I showed him a few other sketches, and then he picked one. He was like, if you finish that, I'll put
Huncho the first.
Yeah, man. So that was like the first I feel like kind of move.
Yeah.
And then then it was the Lucy's project that I was a part of.
Yeah.
I guess there was like, I don't know, 20, 30 people or something on there.
Yeah.
So then that's 30 people's Instagram that.
True, exactly.
Yeah, that the work's getting posted.
Keep going.
And then the Billboard that I done for George.
Yeah, I remember seeing that as well. That was sick.
Man, and that
was what was that? Was that like, it was Central? I think it was in Shakespeare.
There was two. There was one in Clapham High Street.
Yeah.
Just on the main road there, and then the other one was next to Shepherd's Bush Market Station.
Okay,
like, as soon as you come out the station on the right, it was there underneath the bridge.
Big moves.
Yeah, man. So that was sick as well.
Yeah.
And then I think off of that is maybe how I got the Premier League job.
Okay.
Yeah, and then.
Yeah, man. Like,
you know what I'm saying, yeah.
You know, blessing and a curse for you, 2020. You didn't really get to do much musically, but obviously...
Yeah, but then now I just dropped a song a couple of days ago.
No Peace, innit?
Yeah, and it's in the jazz rap playlist on Spotify, first song.
Yeah.
So I'm like, bro, look, I didn't expect that at all, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
big moves. I like the song as well. Like, I think that's one that you played for me a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. We're chilling.
Yeah. Oh, for those who don't know as well, I mentioned this in the last episode, but basically Kieron and I featured in the documentary.
So first and foremost, broski, what are you on? What are you doing at the moment? Give us the rundown.
So what I'm doing right now, just shot the first episode and launched it last week. It's called The Bigger Picture on YouTube and Instagram.
Run that.
So my name is Kieron Boothe, a rapper, illustrator from East London. I've been doing music since I was maybe like 12. Now I'm like 26.
Yeah.
So yeah, a little while. Man.
Just talking about Black History Month and specifically the evolution of grime and that in it. So I'll put the link up here as well, or not the link, but you know, the Instagram, and you can check it out. But that was really fun. I can't lie, like I watched it like 4 times. And do you know what? I wish they got more, because obviously we shot so much, like there was just a lot to say, but I liked it. And even the bit where they were talking about drill, and then it cuts into you saying, you know, at first I didn't get it. That's the truth, innit? Like,
Just gotta be honest, man. You know what I'm saying?
What it was, but
I do listen to it. I listen to some things, like, or you know, I make music, bro. I feel like you have to like keep your ear to the street.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Otherwise, you're gonna be outdated,
out of touch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm getting older. You're just gonna get out the loop. Like you're gonna be some like old auntie, like I don't know. You know what I mean? Like how your parents listen to like heard you playing music, and you're just like, what's this noise? What's this? I ain't trying to be like, I understand music, and like I said, to me, right now, drill is sounding more and more like grime. Like in kind of, I feel like how people are approaching it. I feel like at one time there are like particular drill flows, I'd say.
Yeah.
But then a lot of the, like, I do hear a lot of grimy flows in drill. That's just me. I feel like because it's the similar tempo and pocket. I think when they try to be a little bit more lyrical with it and skippier flows as opposed to the more gappy.
Yeah, like someone like your Heady One, like that guy. Heady One's actually clear. Like
Yeah.
And what you were saying about the old guys as well. Well, not old guys, but older. So keeping the air to the streets, I'll say someone like Skepta does that.
Yeah,
very, very
he's perfect example.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I feel like out of anyone over here, it's probably Skepta.
Yeah.
That keeps his ear to the street and kind of crosses over and merges it.
But doesn't change too much. Yeah.
Whereas I feel like other guys that his generation, they just do, which is sick as well. They just do them. They do them, and if they get current people involved, it's more like current people maybe in their world or jumping on their wave.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I mean,
as opposed to like the Skepta, I feel like he kind of, I don't know, even when he was with Section Boys and like, you know what I'm saying, when he had the little wave of moving with them and the songs he's done
even
with them.
He's got Chip and Young Ads on the tape.
Yeah. That's like a perfect current example.
You just have to find like some artists, they can't. There's for me anyway. There's 3 options. So there's either you find a way to be current while still sticking to your root and blend properly, like Skepta does, or some people still try and do the old stuff, but you know, they're trying to keep that old.
You're trying to recreate something that.
But you know, I think if you're gonna do that, you shouldn't be in it for like commercial or anything like that. You shouldn't expect that. You should just know this is for the OG fans kind of thing. Like you shouldn't be saying, "Oh, this sounds so much better. Why isn't it getting this love?" Because that time's past kind of thing.
This is how the game is, man.
Yeah, and then you get the ones who try too much to be new school, but it's not your style. Like,
you seem like you're forcing it.
Exactly.
Leave it to the 18-year-old.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So I think that's where it goes. But speaking of Chip, so
he's a beast.
Obviously,
he's the best. One of the best. Beast. He's probably the best. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I feel like I first heard Chip when I was probably like 11, bro. 12 years old. Like, this guy blew at like 16.
I think
half
I was
a mil deal and that.
Everyone or something like that. Like.
We aspire, everyone aspire. He was like a UK Bow Wow or something.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
He was a little kid on the block, but he was a big kid. He was a little kid, but he was a big man at the same time. Yeah. But so Stormzy's boy, obviously you know about the diss tracks and that. But I think someone from Stormzy's camp called Fatch. Like I think I've probably only heard one song of him before.
What, Fatch?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't even know who that is.
But yeah, like I'd seen his name on GRM Daily before, somewhere like that. But he dropped a diss to Chip, and his diss was like at a petrol station as well. But in my opinion, yeah,
He's getting involved.
he was saying it. He was.
Leave it to your boy, man. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't lie. He was
went in.
saying some things.
Okay,
Like,
I'm gonna check it out.
he was saying some things. Although,
Fatch?
yeah, Fatch. But the thing is, people, it's not because you're not a big name, firstly, and it's not between you. It's between Stormzy and Chip. So it wasn't gonna get that reception. Like, I mean, he did say something, but it's like that's why it's very, very under the radar.
Listen,
like,
I just feel like if you're gonna call Chip out, be prepared to go back and forth to the end of time,
like,
bro.
Be prepared. That guy.
I don't know anybody that's like
That guy's got a magic pen.
this guy will come with it. He'll write it. You got it deep. He's writing it, recording it, getting it mixed and mastered, and whatever.
In it, like,
shooting a video where he has to know the lyrics to shoot the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see. So when I first write something, I'm reading it off a screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it takes me a few times to listen to it and
learn it.
Yeah, to remember it, to come back. And
yeah.
But he's doing all of that instantaneously.
Yeah.
And
that's mad.
And he's going in.
The only person who could keep up. The only person
who has kept up. The only person
that's
clashed him up and thrived afterwards is Bugsy Malone.
Yeah, I was gonna say
and that's because
Bugsy.
he ain't from the city, I feel like, because he had so much love from his own people.
So yeah,
his own city. Chip couldn't.
It was literally two scenes, Manny versus London
Chip
kind of
couldn't.
Like, get the Manny people on
can't
board.
Do
yeah,
that.
No,
like,
you can't. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? That's his hometown, bro.
Yeah.
And look, look how he lives. He's like he's a king now in his town, like in his city, man.
He is.
But he does a lot for his people and that. You know what I'm saying?
The only person I could think of, man like Munya Chihuahua. That guy.
Yeah. Bro, he's as quick as Chip. He's funny.
He's so quick. I don't understand. Do you know he could...
He needs to blow.
He's got bars.
He needs to blow. He needs to...
He
is blowing. I see him doing adverts and that.
Yeah. No, he's blowing. But he's different. He's got bars, he's got flow, he's got creativity. Yeah. Shout out Munya Chihuahua though.
Yeah,
like,
trust me. Yeah, national treasure.
He is. At this point, he has to be.
He's a G.
Has to.
He needs his own show.
He does.
But everything that's happening for like a lot of these comedians in terms of like, you know, we've had like the Michael Dapper and that.
Yeah.
Roll Safe guy. I keep forgetting his name.
Oh, man.
Pronounce it. It's because of K.
Kaide something.
Kaide, that's it. But he's got an amazing show, bro. Enterprise.
Yeah. I've watched that.
I rate that, man. Like, he wrote it, directed it, I think. And then he's in it.
He wanted to leave the road. Like, the road safe thing was a character in it, and he actually...
Yeah, didn't want to get typecasted. He could have made a bag off of that.
You know
what I'm saying? But I think,
to him for that.
He chose the better route.
Yeah.
Like, he's thinking legacy, man.
Yeah, long-term longevity. Yeah. Respect to him for that.
And he wanted to branch out. And now I feel like Roll Safe was like a pitch to see what you could do.
What you can do.
What he could, like what he was doing with his friends or with his small team.
Yeah.
And then now seeing what he's creating with the BBC or like production-wise, having a production team. I'm like, man, it's like, it's sick.
Shout out Roll Safe. Shout out Kaide.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so... just to sort of just one last thing just before we start rounding up. For you as a musician, I've always wondered this year because you see like you get artists who like D Block, Europe, Lil Wayne, Gucci Mane. Those type of artists, when I think of them, they release so much music all at once. Like they can like release like 4 or 5 mixtapes in a year.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
No, it's alright.
Couple sweets.
You gotta get your sweets on.
Sure.
So yeah. What as an artist, how much music would you say you make in comparison to how much music you actually release? I've always wanted to know that,
like when I was younger, I was kind of like, I used to release quite a lot.
Yeah.
Quite often. Like, I'd say I've been making music since I was a kid. But I feel like dropping music properly and started to build from 2014, man. I don't know how old was I? Like 19, I think. 19, 20. 20. And then like I released an EP, and then the following year I turned 21, and I had the idea. I was making loads of songs, and my little brother was like, "Oh, you got 15 songs. Why don't you make 21 songs for your birthday?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll do that." He gave me some. When I was 21, I dropped a 21 track project. 22, I dropped 10 tracks. Then 6 months later, I dropped like another 10 or something, then 6 months later, like another 10. Like I used to just drop because like I like that Gucci Mane, like flipping Migos, like the Atlanta guys, they just drop. Like I used to like that kind of thing. Even Lil Wayne, like grew up listening to Lil Wayne mixtapes. Kind of thing. So and then I hit a point like maybe 2017. From 2017, I started to chill out a little bit. Just maybe because like financially, I didn't really have much money. Okay. I know where I was going. Things were a bit harder. And then I feel like since then, I've kind of understood the less is more a little bit, because I feel like I took a little bit more time out, or time to work on stuff. So let's say now, like Mr. Invisible, that was originally just the 10 songs. Okay. But we maybe started about 25 ideas or something. Yeah. And then I had 10 strong ones, and I was like, all right, got 10 songs.
The strong ones out.
Then I was like, no, I don't want to put a 10-track project out because I ain't big enough to do that anymore. Like, I don't want to keep doing it's falling on deaf ears. Yeah. I dropped 10 songs. 5 songs have nice streams, then you see it tailing off. Right. And then for me, I was like, yo, the second half is harder. So I was like, but it's not getting I don't want to drop that. Like, I don't want to drop it as one. Yeah. And then I dropped it in 2 separate halves. The first one, right now, I didn't have as much love. Yeah. The second one is the one that's boomed now. Like, so I'm like, imagine if I had dropped all of that in one go. The project that now has 2-3 times as many streams as the first one wouldn't have even got a fraction of that if I didn't do that. So
I'm trying to think though. There were songs in Mr. Invisible ones I really like Diamond. Is anytime, any places in?
No, that's on Clean.
That's on Clean, yeah. Oh, what? Oh, I'm trying to think. There was another big one that I liked, and Miss Invisible one. I can't even remember now. I haven't listened to that in like a year, so I need to go back to that. I've been listening to Miss Invisible too, but yeah, you can check that out as well. I'm just gonna put all the graphics here like this, for you, man. But
number 3 is on the way.
Oh, you ready here first? But yeah, you know what? So I think we're gonna wrap it up there. We've got something special for you, but just before we do, I got a little gift for you. Jeez. So Kieron don't know about this, by the way. I'm gonna be doing a thing where when my guests come on, I'm gonna give them little special plaques. So Nikki came on, yeah. We didn't get to give her hers on camera because, you know, by that time he hadn't come yet. But I don't want to ruin it. 1 second. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's hard.
Oh, God. I should have opened this beforehand, maybe. Give it a quick wipe down as well, but
Jeez.
There we go.
Hey.
That's a stuck on repeat.
Hey, that's hard.
Yeah. There you go, my bro. Yeah.
It's got in my studio today.
I appreciate it. But yeah, just, you know, I thought show you some love. I appreciate you coming here.
Safe for that.
No problem. Guys, that is a wrap. We've got another segment coming after. It's called The Green Room Gig. Our first performance is going to be Kieron, so stick around for that. It's going to drop in another video. Once again, thank you for watching. This has been The Bigger Picture. This has been Cactus Aji. That's been Kieron.
Later.